Hello everyone, welcome back to GK Today. And today this is our last category in which we'll be doing art and culture related current affairs. So these are the 14 categories in which we have divided all the important news and events, and for this particular month we have covered almost all the categories, and today will be the last lecture of this series. Okay, so if you want to go through all the lectures of this particular series, you can refer to our playlist that has been created on the channel. From there you can find all these videos. Okay, so now without wasting any further time, let's get started. Question number 1. Bathu Kamma is a floral festival celebrated in which Indian state? So this floral festival is celebrated mainly in the state of Telangana and in some parts of Andhra Pradesh as well. And this festival is celebrated for a total of 9 days. So to mark the beginning of this festival, women carry thalis that contains flowers, and the goddess is created each year and immersed in the local water bodies on the 10th day of the festival. Now apart from it, Telangana was also in news because in the month of July this year, Rudreshwara temple, also called as Ramappa temple, has been inscribed on UNESCO's World Heritage List. And this temple is located in Palampet, which lies in Mulugu district in the state of Telangana. Do remember that this temple was built during the reign of Kakatiyas. Now few days back also we have seen that the Flipkart has partnered with Telangana government to lead Medicines from the Sky project for the drone deliveries of medical supplies to the remote areas. Also do remember that Hyderabad is the first city in the state of Telangana to receive Water Plus certificate, and overall it is the second Water Plus city. Which is the first one? It is the cleanest city, Indore. So this means that just like Indore, Hyderabad is also treating its wastewater to satisfactory levels before releasing it into the environment. And Andhra Pradesh is the only state in the country to have more than one Water Plus cities. And few days back also we have seen that Indore has been declared as India's cleanest city for the 5th term in a row in the Swachh Sarvekshan Awards. And the second was Surat and third was Vijayawada. And talking about the states, the top position was occupied by the state of Chhattisgarh, and Varanasi is the cleanest Ganga town. Okay. So these are some of the important things regarding Telangana. Question number 2. Which Indian city is set to host the National Tribal Dance Festival 2021? So the National Tribal Dance Festival was recently held in Raipur as per the Chhattisgarh Tourism Board, and this festival was celebrated by the Indian tribal artists along with those belonging to tribal communities from the countries including Uzbekistan, Nigeria, Sri Lanka, Uganda, Syria, Mali, etc. And the first edition of the National Tribal Dance Festival was held in the year 2019. Now apart from it, the ADIPEC conference was recently organized at Abu Dhabi in the wake of rising oil prices, and it is a global platform for oils and gases. Then apart from it, USA is set to host the first Tribal Nations Summit since 2016, and leaders from total 570 tribes in USA are expected to participate in this event. Then Rome has recently played host to the 16th G20 Summit, and the host of International Film Festival of India 2021 was Goa. Then also recently, Nagpur has played host to the first ever National Inter-Religious Conference that was organized by Lokmat Media Group, and the theme of this conference was Global Challenges to the Communal Harmony and Role of India. Also recently, Goa has been complimented for achieving ODF status and connecting every household with the electricity. Now question number 3. Haze art, which is a unique painting style, is a traditional art practiced in which Indian state? So this art is a unique painting style practiced by the Devaru community residing in Shivamogga district in the state of Karnataka. So this kind of painting depicts rural life, traditional farming, harvesting and other aspects of daily life. And the artists have urged the government to help in protecting the art form, as the number of people practicing this type of painting is very less at present. So the correct answer is option number B. Now apart from it, recently Karnataka government has decided to rename the Mumbai Karnataka region comprising 7 districts as Kittur, Karnataka. Also last month it has notified the new law that bans online betting, games, and hence the state legislation has passed amendments to Karnataka Police Act of 1963. Then also Karnataka government has banned the press conference held by bureaucrats. So warnings have been issued that if any government official is found to have his views and opinions on any platform against the government that damages the image and embarrasses the government, serious actions would be taken against him or her. Okay. Question number 4. Which Indian state is set to host the Tribal Pride Day Mahasammelan? Here it should be written as which Indian state has hosted. So this Mahasammelan has been organized by Madhya Pradesh on 15th of November at Jamburi Maidan, Bhopal. So this event is being organized on the birth anniversary of Lord Birsa Munda, and this year Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the Tribal Pride Day Mahasammelan. Also every year tributes will also be paid to the tribal heroes for their contribution in the freedom struggle. Now Madhya Pradesh has also decided to set up a tax plan for cow welfare in the state, and this was announced during a review meeting of Madhya Pradesh Gau Palan and Livestock Promotion Board. And the government is planning to impose a surcharge on the products such as liquor and services provided by the local bodies to generate some amount to meet the expenses of cow shelters. Also, government of Madhya Pradesh has announced to provide residential lands free of cost to the people of the state who do not own any land, and the land can be used for building new houses by the people, and these free plots would be provided under the scheme named as Mukhyamantri Avasiya Bhu Adhikar Yojana. Also recently, Madhya Pradesh has decided to implement Mukhyamantri Rashan Aapke Dwar scheme to benefit the poor tribal families. And apart from all these things, the Union Ministry of Culture International Buddhist Conference in association with Government of UP has recently organized the Abhidhamma Day on the occasion of Ashwin Purnima. Okay. Question number 5. Which state celebrates Onake Obawa Jayanti? So the Karnataka government has approved a celebration of Onake Obawa Jayanti on 11th of November from this year, and she was a famous woman soldier who had fought against the forces of Hyder Ali in Chitradurga in the 18th century. So that's why the culture department had proposed celebrating the birth anniversary of Onake Obawa every year. Question number 6. Kashi Utsav is a 3-day program organized by which ministry? So the Union Ministry of Culture has organized a 3-day program named as Kashi Utsav, which aims to celebrate the classic heritage and culture of Kashi. And there were different themes for the 3 different days. For first day the theme was Kashi ke Hastakshar. Second theme was Kabir Raidas ki Bani or Nirgun Kashi. And the theme for third day was Kavita or Kahani Kashi ki Zubani. Okay. Question number 7. Dhokra art form, which was seen in the news, is practiced in which Indian state? So this is one of the earliest known methods of non-ferrous metal casting practiced by people of Ojha community in the state of Telangana. And recently Indian Institute of Technology, Hyderabad held design intervention workshop at Adilabad, and the workshop was held as a part of an ongoing project, Tangible and Intangible Cultural Heritage of Telangana. Okay. And now coming to last question. Kanak Das was a 15th century poet, saint and social reformer of which state? Actually, Kanak Das Jayanti is celebrated in the state of Karnataka to pay tribute to the 15th century poet, saint and social reformer Kanak Das. So Kaginele, which is the birthplace of Saint Kanak Das, is refurbished by the government for public visiting, and the kirtan sung by Kanak Das and other dasas of the Bhakti movement including Purana Dar Das, Vijay Das and Gopal Das are known as Dasa Sahitya and Devramans. Okay. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked this session. Here we have completed all the 14 categories. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. And please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Minu Zatsana signing off.